Every Friday around here includes your good news. Rarely, though, is it our lead story. But we just found out about tens of millions of dollars coming back to Coloradans from the sale of the Denver Broncos. Our Marshall Zellinger explains why and where that money has to go.
It may not be our name on the stadium, but we own it. The west side of Mile High has markers for 6 of the 7 counties that help pay for new Mile High. Broomfield is the 7th, but doesn't have a marker because it wasn't a county until shortly after the stadium opened in 2001. When the Denver Broncos sold for $4.65 billion, it triggered a section of the stadium lease agreement that required the Boland Family Trust to share some of the profit with us. $41 million is being refunded back to local governments.
One of the things you're going to be asked to do today is to approve the sharing amount.
The board that oversees the stadium on behalf of metro area taxpayers received an accounting of the dollar amount, which they had to approve at a special meeting today.
That money would come to the district to be distributed back proportionally to the counties and municipalities that paid in the original tax.
Along with the 7 counties, these 40 towns and cities will also receive money back from the Broncos sale. The money will be shared proportionally. Well, what's that mean?
Proportionate would be if City County of Denver contributed 26% of the sales tax, they get 26% of the proceeds.
Until 2011, a sales tax existed in these 7 counties. It was 1 penny on every $10 purchase to cover the $270 million in public money that paid for 75% of the stadium. We are not getting this money refunded directly to us. The lease agreement and state law explain how the money is supposed to be spent. Youth activity programs.
I probably wish it was a little bit more detailed as far as the language. The language is it would be youth, and it doesn't say youth sports, just youth in general, which kind of leads me to believe many municipalities may be thinking of the Parks and Recreation.
What is a youth activity program? I called a couple Parks and Rec offices today, and I got a list from swim lessons to after-school programs and youth sports. But there's perhaps nothing stopping a city, I'm being cynical maybe here, from taking the money and saying, hey, we're going to mow the parks more than we used to, or maybe we're going to collect the trash in the parks more than we used to, because, you know, the parks are for the youth. For the kids,
I hope I'm wrong on that, but there will be an accounting. The district will, I hope, they said they would, ask the cities and the counties maybe a year later, how'd you spend that money?
Yeah.
I'll do it.
So wait, we're supposed to get 2% of the net profits, and the Broncos sold for $4.6 billion. I'm bad at the maths, but it does not seem like we're getting 2% of that.
You deduct capital costs and capital costs to you over the time that you've owned it for 42 years?
Oh, like what the Bolands put into the team over the years.
Right. And so half of the money went away off the top, basically, when you take into the math. And so it's 2% of $2 billion. Gets us to the 41 million. So they only made $2 billion in profit on a $4.65 billion sale.
Ah, yes. Was it where they say the world's tiniest violin plays for the Bolands, the poor Bolands? All right, thank you, Marshall.